Are we going? Is everything working correctly? I think we're going. Okay. Had a bit of a bitrate issue there at the beginning. I'm still checking on my stream. I have to, whenever I do this, I always have to have my stream open in another tab to check on the bitrate because, oh, currently it says we're unstable. That's not good. So normally when I do this, I use OBS, and OBS has a way of telling me what my current bitrate is, and that's a good thing. As far as I know, Streamlabs doesn't have that, and if it does, I don't know where it's at. So, yeah. Ooh, okay, we are really unstable. That's really bad. Really, really bad. Not expecting that to happen. Well, isn't that an issue? Crap. See, now it says I'm excellent, but it does keep going down. See, we were going good for, it says 3 minutes here, and then we went unstable for 40 seconds. And we're currently going good for 2 minutes, and I'm sure we might go unstable for like 20 seconds. So, like, we're going, we're going, and then we're going unstable, and I don't like that. Like, right now it says we've been going for 2 minutes, and then at any point here it could just decide to go unstable, which I don't like at all. Well, for right now it says we're fine. I hate having to do this because I always check before I start stream, and I always reset my internet before I start stream too, because I know that, like, I've had a lot of internet issues in the past, so I always reset it before I start stream. And yeah, it says we've been going good for 3 minutes now. So I'm gonna hope and I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna hope and I'm gonna pray, and hopefully you can hope and pray with me that it stays that way. We're running on like sticks here, basically. We're running on a potato. No, but that's the thing, is my computer's actually very good. It's a very good computer. It's a very good graphics card, very good internet too. But I just am apparently not cut out for this. The whole world doesn't want me to stream. We've been going for 4 minutes now. It says we're fine. So we're just going to hope and pray that it's fine. Hope and pray with me that everything's going well. Alright. Wrong tab here. There we are. Let me just make sure my chat box not working? Why is that? Is my chat not working? Test. There we go, now it works. Okay, again, very, very, very sorry about that. I hate to have to go for 10 minutes. We've streamed for 10 minutes now, and we're just now starting the stream. I hate having to do that. But unfortunately, that's the reality of what happens every time I stream. So, we're continuing this game, and I swear oh, mouse on screen. Always forget that. I swear we're done soon. I swear we're gonna be done soon. I think so, anyways. I hope so. Why is my Xbox controller not connecting? Hold on. Again, with the technical difficulties. This happens every stream, but you know what? When I streamed Link to the Past, everything just kind of worked. And that's the thing, it just worked. And it worked totally fine. And now that I'm streaming this game, it just doesn't want to work the same way. So, part of me feels like this game has something to do with it. Like it just totally hates me. Alright. I'm a professional at this. I was supposed to stream at 10 o'clock today, but I didn't wake up until 10 o'clock, actually. So that was fun. I thought we passed this, but we didn't. Okay. So you're the one, blah blah blah. We did this already. I don't know if it actually made it in the VOD or not, because I know we were having a lot of issues last stream with the VOD, and every stream with this game. I really truly don't know what it is about this game that it just looks awful, and it runs awful on the stream. Link to the Past looked fine. This game does not look fine at all. Yeah, we're gonna do that, and use that on you. So this boss is fairly easy, if I remember correctly. We shouldn't have any issues. I say that, and she has just died. So we could also just be dead here. Well, we're good. I don't actually remember what's going on at this point in the story. I know that I say story, but if you've been here the past couple of streams, you know what this game's story is. It's very cut and paste, cut and dry, bare bones type of shit. Oh, that's a lot of damage. We're gonna... Oh, I almost made a mistake. I almost healed her because of the spells in this game are confused. I will still never get over that. That's hilarious. I can't. We did beat this guy last stream, but naturally I forgot to save. I don't think he actually had any weaknesses, but I know this attack that I'm about to use does the most damage to him. It's not a weakness, but it does the most damage, so we're just gonna keep using that and see how it goes. Just to get done with him pretty quickly here. And then after that, I kind of forget, because I remember this was a very confusing layout of how you're supposed to get out of here, out of this dungeon. because when you kill an enemy in this, they make you walk out of the dungeon. Which is asinine to me, because it's like, imagine if you were playing like a Zelda game. Obviously, this is an RPG, it's very different from a Zelda game, but imagine if you were playing a Zelda game and I used the cure spell on myself instead of using a life spell on her. Damn it. Oh, I fucked up. Oh! But imagine if you were playing a Zelda game and they forced you to, after you killed the boss, like after you killed, I don't know, what's his name, the weird worm boss, or the weird eye boss, because every Zelda game has a weird eyeball boss, or whatever. After you killed him, you had to walk out, and just, instead of being teleported out very easily, you had to walk out of the thing. I don't really appreciate these attacks, because you saw, she was at full health, and she just got one shot. I don't really appreciate that. Yeah, the late game stages are not easy. I remember, because again, it's been so long since I played this, but I have played this. I remember the final boss being very difficult, but again, when I was a kid, I didn't do all of those battlefields. So I wasn't grinding, I wasn't at the level I should be, and probably, I would assume that I was not great back then, just in general, playing video games. So hopefully it's gonna be a little bit easier this time around. This could be an issue if he uses that one-hit attack. He didn't, but that's still a lot of damage. So, I know there's no one here right now, but I do want to finish this game, and then when I finish this game, I'm not going to be starting another long series like this for a good while. I want to play shorter games. That's what I want to do, and I have one in mind that I'm definitely, or not, I shouldn't say definitely, but I do want to play. I don't know at all what it's about, really, but I've heard that it's very good, and it's also something I could do in a single stream, which is very good for me. Because doing these long streams like this, I enjoy, but when there's no one here and I'm just talking with myself, I kind of go insane. And if you've seen the past VODs, you would know that that's true. If you haven't seen the past VODs, good, don't watch them. Just good, don't watch them. I have a lot of these spells left, but I'll use the meteor again, and then just a regular attack for you. We're probably close to being done with him. Yeah, that's his final phase, so as long as he doesn't use any more one-hit spells, and I keep everyone cured, then we're good. Ooh, that's an issue. I have to use the life spell on her, but okay. I'm just so worried about those one-hit spells, because if you have one ally that's dead... Sorry, I had to move the mic back a little bit. If you have one ally that's dead, and you have a guy with a one-hit spell, and he uses that one-hit spell before you can revive the ally, I mean, it doesn't matter how far in the fight you are, it doesn't matter how much health you have, it's just over. And that's an issue. But we're gonna be done with him this time. I say that, and I hope I'm right, but I think we're, yeah, I think on this turn, yep, there we go. Perfect. The thing is, he doesn't really, that doesn't do anything for me, I don't think. I really, truly don't know where I'm supposed to go from here. I kind of forget. Oh right, this thing. So I get this thing. And then I leave, but I don't know how to find my way out. So that's the issue. We're gonna save after we get this thing, because I don't want to fight that boss, or have to fight these idiots again. Come on, don't do that. Yeah, we're good. Alright, we're good. This is Moon Helm, if I remember? Apollo Helm. I knew it was some kind of helmet. Cure. I have so many cure potions, I'm not even going to use the spells, I'll just use the potions. Oh, I used a seed by accident. I still, to this day, and I'm sure I'll find out, or if I don't, I can search it up myself, but no clue what the seeds do. Not a single clue. Alright, well, clearly I have to go this direction, because they wouldn't put an enemy there if I didn't have to go this direction. It's just the way out is sort of kind of confusing, and I'm sure you'll see. I hope you won't see, actually, because when I did this last stream, I did get out of here. I killed the boss, I got the helmet, and then I got out of here. But it took me a long time to get out of here, because it's so confusing. And I hope you don't see what I mean by that. Come on, please. Why do you get to attack first? There we go. At least we're going against 2 now, instead of this 1. I don't enjoy the fact that the enemies can heal themselves. There we go. So clearly I have to go this way. But that just brings me right back here. So... completely useless to me? I'm gonna go this way. That's what I'm gonna do. Then I'll go, I guess I have to go up here. I guess I must have to go. Yeah, that's where I fought the boss. So I go down here, I go here. Surely we're getting somewhere now. This feels right. I hope. It's here that gets confusing. This is where things get confusing. Because I think, okay, well, we go this... No, we can't go that direction. We definitely can't go up there. And then there's this little gap there. Yep, there's that gap. So the only way I can go is up here. Then I can go up here, but what good does that do me? I don't think any, but I have to check, because if I don't, then I'm gonna... Yeah, it does, though, so that does me nothing. No good. No point of being... Yeah, okay. No point. So then the only way that I could go from there, the only way, is right here. And the only way you can go from there is across there. So you see the issue now, right? I don't know how to get out. You see the issue that I was facing last stream. I don't know how to get out. I don't know. Let's just try this again, because... But this is the thing with this game, is that it just kind of does this to you. Where you get stuck in this sort of loop, this constant loop of not knowing what to do and where to go, and then, like, you're just kind of screwed. Right, so this is new, right? This is new. No. 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 Because this just brings me here, and then that just brings me here. That's not good for me, though. Right? Maybe? Maybe. No. Wrong. Because... Okay, we're looking it up. We have to look it up because I truly don't remember. And it sucks. It sucks. Oh, you're kidding. Oh, you're kidding. I remember now. I say remember. Let me check. Since we're here, let's check how our bitrate has been. Let's check. Come on, come on. Oh. Ooh. Oh, okay. So we've been stable for... Oh. Okay, yeah, it still is cutting out at points. That's not good. That's very bad, actually. But... we were stable for a full 18 minutes, so that's good. I appreciate that. 18 minutes of being stable, that's better than nothing. I know where to go now, and I'm kind of upset at myself for not figuring this out earlier. I have Nightbot set up now, so that's cool. I have only a couple commands set up, but I do plan on having more in the future. I don't know why it doesn't show the commands on Streamlabs, but that's okay. It does show them in the Twitch chat, and that's all that matters. I know where I need to go now, and I'm embarrassed at myself for not figuring it out, because it's really stupid. So, you see this right to the left of me, those staircases, how there's a really big staircase there? Usually, I associate that with being the exit of an area, because it usually is in this game. Usually there's like a big staircase that you just... But in this one, in this specific area, that is, there isn't a staircase, it's something else entirely. And it's kind of my fault for not seeing it because it's stupidly easy to notice. I can't get over there. How do I get over? I need to get back over there, because if I don't, then we're not ever leaving. I wish I could just, like, come on, just please. If you're gonna force me to exit the dungeon after I kill the boss, at least just get rid of the roadblock that you put me in to make me kill them in the first place. Like, come on. I don't know if I'm going the right direction or not. No, because that just brings me back there. I need to go up and around. And there was technically no reason for me to even be here, because that guy, that character said for himself... Where the fuck do I go? That character said for himself that he's not the guy that I need to see. And if I wanted to just get the moon helm, I could have just crossed up here. I didn't even have to fight the boss. The Apollo helm, whatever. Didn't even have to fight the boss. I could have just went and avoided him entirely to get the Apollo helm and leave. But I suppose I probably did need to fight this guy, because if I didn't, then I'm assuming the next place on the world map wouldn't have unlocked. This has to be the way out. I mean, it just has to. I know exactly where I'm going now, I just forget how to get there. Yeah, okay. Me, big idiot. That's embarrassing. Alright, so normally it's the exit of these areas is represented by a staircase. That's not the case here. It's actually represented by a collection of rocks, as you see here. But I want you, I want you to just look. You see, I know I'm coping here, and I know I'm just, you know, trying to make myself feel better, but there is, like, all of this here. This is an edge, right? This is an edge. Why would I see this and think, oh yes, this must be the way out, right? All of this here must be the way out. Like, yes, I do realize that I came in from that way, and I'm being stupid. But why would I assume that to be the way out? I don't know where I'm going at this point. This village is back to normal, and I think... But... I don't quite... I guess... This is a big area. I mean, it has to be, or otherwise it wouldn't be there. So... someone at some point mentioned something about Spencer's place, which means I probably have to backtrack all the way there, and I don't want to, but I also want to... Why is Ness up on the roof? Can you get down, buddy? Are you good? Like, do you want me to help you? I think that... Hey, where's Norma? Have you seen her? Yeah, I think that's Norma. I'm pretty sure that's Norma. I think you're... I don't mean to say this, but I think you might be a bad mother, because your kid is up on the roof, and I don't know how they got there. Cure potions, I don't need any. I have like 90. I do want to go to the inn, though. Just to heal up real quick. And I'll steal your stuff while I'm here, just because I can. Refreshers, I haven't had a need for a refresher yet, but I think that becomes an issue later. And I'm not looking forward to that. Is it you I need to talk to? The wind has excuse me, sorry. The wind has suddenly stopped. I'll try to make the Rainbow Road. Oh, I really just needed to talk to him, huh? That's it? It worked. Otto, we're going to save Norma and the crystal. Wait, in the tower, I skipped over that like an idiot, sorry. Then the elevator won't go past that floor. Please bring my daughter back. Oh, crap. Did I let me check the stream to see what he said, because I feel like that was important. Okay, let me, I feel like he said something very important there, and I don't want to be stumbling around like a bumbling idiot. Otto, we're going to save Norma. Okay, he says, in the tower you'll see switches on even-numbered floors. Flick the switches with your axe. Oh my god. Thank God I checked that. Because if I didn't, I would have been stuck for hours, and we would have had a nightmare of a stream. Nightmare. Okay, the Rainbow Road in this... copyright Mario Kart, copyright. The Rainbow Road in this is actually really cool. I remember this as a kid. I played this game, but I remember this really well, and I don't even remember what's cool about it. I just remember that it looks really cool, and that's it. That's really it. I just remember it looking really cool. And we're about to see if it looks cool or not. Oh. That's it, huh? No, that can't be it. There's gotta be another one. Yeah, there is another one. There's like a cutscene or something, too. There's gotta be like a cutscene with this Rainbow Road. I just don't remember what. Excuse me, drink of water. Pazuzu's Tower. Yeah, this is important. This isn't obviously this isn't the final boss. I just don't. Oh, hello. Wow, you're really just here, huh? Are you Norma? I was so afraid no one would find me, but now I can go home. Your dad's waiting for you. Wait, are you serious? Are you serious? So she was literally just here, and she was just standing here, and then she's like, she's too scared to... Are you serious? I realize that I have to be in that tower anyways to fight the boss, but I just want to go back here to see if there's like any extra dialogue. Wrong house. That's so funny to me. Like, the character we're supposed to rescue... Excuse me, I don't know what happened there. The character we're supposed to rescue isn't even like... Oh, wait. Oh, I can get to you. You can see forever. Bye, kid. I'll see you never. Yeah, there's Norma. Let's talk to Norma. Like, they couldn't even put her further in the tower after a couple enemies to be like, oh, well, she was scared, she couldn't escape. She was literally at the entrance! The entrance! And she couldn't leave? Are you serious? Thank you! And that's all she has to say, of course. And you're gonna say, thank you for saving my daughter. Good luck. That's what you're gonna say, right? The wind won't stop until you save the Crystal of Wind. But it did stop. It did stop. Remember? There was a whole thing going on with the wind, that wind things. Whatever, I don't care. You don't even thank me for saving your daughter. That's rude. Okay. So these, I would have assumed, if I didn't read that clip, I would have assumed that these are things you're supposed to latch onto, like this. But they are instead levers. They are not levers. I was wrong. These are not the levers. There are levers, but those are not it. Those are probably just things you latch onto. Oh boy, that's embarrassing. Oh, that's... Did you see the amount of enemies that there were there? Beholder. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and these things have a face only a mother can love, if we're being real here. Oh, they gotta be weak... Oh, they are weak against the bomb. I was thinking they wouldn't. They have to be weak against the axe. Oh, they're not. I was gonna say, I would assume they'd be weak against the axe, because, you know, they have tentacles, and... I mean, the axe does do more damage to them individually, but... still. These things. They look like giant birdmen in diapers. I realize they're not that, but that's what they look like. Oh, she's still blind. I haven't healed her yet. Oh, for being blind, she did great on killing that guy. That's fine. Okay. Like, really? Is this necessary? Do you need to put another dude? Like, this is what I mean. And it's the same fight. It's just, it's annoying. It's annoying. It is. It really is. Wait a minute. Wait a second. The old man said something about the elevators going forever. Right? Is this what it's talking about when it means an elevator? Does Mystic Quest think elevators are stairs? Is that what Mystic Quest thinks an elevator? Yeah, no, okay. I gotta just stop speaking, honestly, because I've embarrassed myself like 3 or 4 times within seconds of saying words. So I said this last time I streamed, and I'll say it again here. If you have any shorter games, like we're talking something that can be completed in less than 8 hours, but ideally, if you have one, something that can be completed in less than 4 hours. I have a game planned after this that is less than like 3 hours. I can do it in one stream for a fact. That's the boss. I was waiting for you, little beasts. Oh, it really is. That's just the boss, huh? I mean, he disappeared, but that is the boss, huh? I do have a game that can be completed in less than 2 hours, and I can't seem to think of what... Oh, over there, okay. I have a game that can be completed in less than 2 hours, blah, 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 blah. And I'm actually kind of looking forward to it, because I know nothing about it. I know nothing about this series that it's from. I just know that a lot of people like it, and especially this new one that came out that a lot of people are having good opinions on. And it's something I can do in a single stream. So I like that, because number one, it's a brand new game that isn't this, and number two, it's something I can get done in a single stream, and there's a lot of good reasons for that. Manticore. Oh, that's a problem, isn't it? Ow. Oh, that's bad. Oh, actually, I'm strong against that. Never mind. That one's bad, though. That one's bad. I don't like the blind effect still lasting after the fight, because it means that every single time I'm gonna have to use a healing potion now, so that's annoying. Oh, this thing. Wasn't this a boss at one point? Yeah, no, this was a boss at one point, and now we're killing it in one turn. That's what I love about old games, is that the bosses, they always become like basic enemies, which like makes no sense, because it's like something that was so difficult to defeat is now like a basic guy. It's funny. I don't know what's over here. I think there was a chest, actually. Her axe. I should probably just start using the axe, because it does so much damage to them individually compared to the bombs. I can't believe it's already almost 1 o'clock. I was supposed to stream at 10 o'clock, but I woke up at 10 o'clock, oh, why? Look at those enemies. Look at that. What reason? What could possibly be the reason? What could possibly be the reason? I can't believe this game. So, I had my alarm set for 7:30 in the morning, because I have laundry to do, right? And I wanted to get my laundry done, and by the time I got my laundry done, it would be 10 o'clock, and I could stream at 10 o'clock, and then I could go for like 4 hours, and that would be so cool. But I ended up waking up at 10 o'clock, because my phone was dead. I forgot to put it in the charger, so I wake up at 10 o'clock. My clothes are currently in the dryer right now, so I probably am gonna have to do a BRB in a couple of minutes to go get them out, which sucks, because, like, okay, why? Did there need to be enemies here? I only have to kill this enemy, and then I can get both chests. Why did you need to put 4 enemies here? That's annoying. You could have just kept the one guy, or maybe even 2, and then... I don't know. This game is something. Like, you could have just put one dude in front of the entrance. She might be dead. She's not dead. And that's all just for explosives, which I kinda have enough of. So yeah, I am a little annoyed at the fact that, and I mean, it is my own fault, really. It just sucks. Because I planned to go for like 4 hours today, and now I'll probably go for like 2 or 3. I could have gone for 4 or 5, you know? I want to make progress in this. I want to stream for, like, if I could stream this for 5 hours and we are near the end of the game, so that next stream we're fighting the final boss, that would be great. I would love that, but I can't do that now because of not waking up on time, unfortunately. Why is it that the enemy that's literally just a giant eyeball somehow has an attack that makes you blind? I don't know, that doesn't make sense to me. Like, and why 3 of them? Did you need 3 of them? I don't think you did. That's just me, though. I don't know. It's just me. People love it. I say people love it. No one loves this game. I get it, though. And that's really why I've been playing this game. It's been an experience. Number one, because I'm streaming now, and that is a whole experience in itself. But playing a game that, as a kid, I thought was great, and as an adult, I realize is awful. It's just funny. Because it's changed my perspective on this game a lot. And I realize that I've done a lot of things over the course of the past couple of streams that were really stupid, and resulted in what, resulted in my own failure is what it is. It's my own fault that certain things occurred the way they did. But I also feel like this game is just, you know, it's this game. This tower is annoying because, I mean, look it. I don't have to tell you because, look, why. There's enemy after 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 enemy. And it's just the same thing over and over again, and it's kind of annoying. Like, why do you have to make me kill 4 or 5 people? Like, random encounters. Just random encounters. I would be fine with random encounters. I would feel better about myself if it was random encounters. I would feel better about this game if it was random encounters. I would feel better about the world and the economy and the stock market if this game had random encounters, but no, it doesn't. And it goes for this intuitive little method of having 5 or 6 enemies blocking your way at every single corner. And like, is it, the question that I'm asking is, why? What is the point? Is it worth it? Is this fun? I don't think so. I don't think this is fun. Having to kill enemies just to make progress. That's the thing. If it were random encounters, you would be making progress while killing enemies. Here, you're killing enemies in order to make progress. There's a big difference. One is fun, the other isn't. So, you know, I may sound like a broken record, but it's just, it's sort of baffling to me how someone somewhere played this and said this was okay to just have enemy after enemy after attack after attack. And it's just, it's sort of annoying. Even when you get to a higher level and you're like, okay, well I can do this now, no problem, you just kind of get tired of it, and it's not fun anymore. Like, I can kill these guys, no problem. I have no doubt in my mind that I can get through this fight without having an issue, but knowing that is kind of, again, it just makes it more annoying, because it means this is not a challenge for me. Doing this fight right now is not a challenge for me in any way. I can get through it, and I know I can. That just kind of, and what was the point? And what was the point exactly? Why did I do all that? What was the point? I should have just went up here. I mean, my criticisms on video games aren't exactly based on, you know, any experience of, like, I'm not a game designer. I'm not a game designer. I barely know anything about coding. Very barely. Like I said, I did take a software engineering class, but that was so long ago that it's gone, so... And video games were not even a thing that I even did. That was something else entirely. I did website and you know, UI and stuff. Never this. Right? So I can't speak on the design aspect of all this with any good, you know, with any reason that you should trust my opinion. There is none. I have no background on any of this, but as someone who plays video games, like, you don't need to be a masterclass game designer, coder, to know when something about a game is just not fun, and this is not fun. Doing this over and over again isn't fun. And I don't know if they had anyone test this, but if they did, I feel like they would be able to tell you that this isn't fun. And this was made for Americans specifically, because they thought we couldn't handle the other Final Fantasy games. They thought that we were too stupid for the original, I mean, I get it. Like, I get the point of view that they did. It's like, how do we get the West, which is just starting to enjoy our overseas video games, the Japanese video games. The West is just starting to enjoy this market. They've just been introduced into this market, and they're being introduced into more and more series and more franchises. How do we get them into Final Fantasy? What can we do to get them into Final Fantasy? And they did this. This is what they gave us to get us into Final Fantasy. And it didn't work. We got into Final Fantasy, but it certainly wasn't because of this, because this game sold incredibly poorly. Like, the West barely saw this game. Europe, this was Europe's first Final Fantasy game. What a horrible thing for Europe. Like, if you didn't know anything about Final Fantasy and you got this as your first one, you never want to touch the series after that. And the funny part is that they didn't even know it was a Final Fantasy game. So even if you're in Europe and somehow you're reading magazines or something, or maybe word of mouth or whatever, somehow you know about this Final Fantasy thing and you want to check it out, you wouldn't even know this was a Final Fantasy game because it wasn't titled Final Fantasy in Europe. It was just titled like Mystic Quest Adventure or something. There was no mention of this series. That's how ashamed they were of it. And that's just funny to me. Because it's just... like, they don't want you to know about this game. Square Enix and the people, all the people behind Final Fantasy, they don't want you to know about this game, and for good reason, but it is a main series Final Fantasy game, and that's just a fact. You know, you can't have Final Fantasy XIV without Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. You can't have Cloud, you can't have Sephiroth without having Benjamin and the old man in the cloud, right? You can't have it. But these guys didn't really do much to advance the opinion of the series. And that's the end of my point. That's where that ends. I do have clothes in the dryer that are done right now, and logically speaking, as a responsible adult and as someone who is currently streaming with absolutely 0 viewers, I should probably just go take it out. But I'm also recording this right now for the VOD, and I don't really want to just have a section in there that's just nothing. So I don't really know what to do, because I don't want to spend like 20 minutes folding my clothes and just leave this up. That's obviously, I'm not going to do that. But I also don't really want to keep my clothes in the dryer until the end of the stream, because that could also not be great. So what do you say that... What? Oh. Okay. What's the point of this? See, this feels very final bossy, but I know that this isn't the final boss. I mean, we haven't even met Captain Mac yet. That petrify is bad. And that's not good. I think what I'm gonna do... I don't want to do this, but I think what I'll do is we will get to the boss, and then we'll end the stream. I will do my laundry, get it all folded and shit. Then I will come back afterwards, start a second stream, and then I'll just upload it as 2 separate VODs. I don't enjoy doing that. I hate splitting up the VODs. But it might be better to do it like that, because I don't want to have just a 2-hour-long BRB screen. That's not good. I mean, it's not going to be 2 hours, obviously. It's going to be like 10-15 minutes, but again, 10-15 minutes that it's a BRB screen, and even if there's no one here right now, if someone decides to come in and they see a 15-minute long BRB screen, what are the chances that they're going to stay? And also it just said that my stream disconnected. That's not good. It says it's reconnecting. I'm still recording here, but are we unstable? Ooh, we're unstable, alright, yeah. Stream is disconnected, attempting to reconnect. I don't want to end right now. Come on, please reconnect. Reconnect. Come on. Okay, are we live again? I gotta check. Are we back? I think we're back. It says we're stable. That's a very, very, very low bit rate. That's that's a very, very low bit rate. I just don't know how to fix that. Oh, wow! Okay. We disconnected a lot. And that's gonna look like shit in the VODs. I can tell you for a fact that it's going to look awful in the VOD. So I'm sorry about that. If you're watching the VOD right now, I'm sorry that the quality is so awful. I need to figure out how to change this. I really don't know how. And I'm trying my best here. I really am. I don't know what to do. We've had this issue with this game, and I know it's not this game. This has nothing to do with my emulator or this game at all. It has to do with my stream settings. I just don't know what kind of settings to put that would fix that. OBS, I had it so that it can't go over a certain bit rate, which is very good. I realized that a little bit too late, but yes, that is a very good thing to have. But yeah, I do, because I hate having to upload VODs that look like garbage. But that's really what I've just been doing the past couple of times, and it makes me very upset. Because if you're watching this on, again, I say this, but I do realize that nobody is currently watching this on YouTube. I have not a single soul is watching these VODs, and that's fine by me, but, like, God forbid the day comes that someone decides they do want to watch this on YouTube. Someone just randomly, they get recommended this video, and they're like, oh, I like Mystic Quest, I want to watch this guy play it. For whatever, you know, reason, whatever reason it may be, if it looks garbage, that's not good. I don't like that. Because it affects me a lot. Okay, we're paralyzed, really? That's what we're doing now? Just kill me. If you're gonna paralyze me, just kill me. Kill me! Kill me! Come on and kill me! Come on, do it! Kill me! Do it! Come on! Okay. I was about to hit yes, and that would have pissed me off, because I haven't saved in a little bit. Here's what I'm doing. Because fuck all of y'all. Yeah. Oh, of course you missed, because it's... Why wouldn't you? I mean... You can miss when you're blind, that makes sense to me, but to just miss... To just miss... For no reason, other than, yeah, let's just miss. Right? I mean, really? 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 You can miss when you're paralyzed, you can miss when you're blind, but just miss, and then you go ahead and you heal yourself. So it's like, I just did all that damage to you, and it doesn't matter because you just healed yourself again. And I'm gonna die, and it's gonna be her by herself, and we've ultimately done no damage whatsoever. And this is a basic enemy, this is not a challenge. It's about how you enter fights. I entered fights. I happened to enter this fight with half health, and that was an issue, for whatever reason. I'm tweaking out, and then this enemy just healing itself like that is not cool at all. I'm tweaking out, man! There, okay, you're dead. You're killing me. So I use the life spell on myself, and then I attack you. Now it's just this asshole that we have to deal with, and I can deal with him fine on my own, except I need him to be healed, because if he's not healed and then he decides to use that same attack on me, and then blah 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 blah, we're all going to the bank and we don't have the money to spend. There we go. Okay. Well, this is about to be a pain. So because this is about to be a pain, as much as I really don't like doing this, I'm gonna end the first part of the VOD here, and then I'm gonna do my close. I'm gonna start another stream, and then we're gonna keep pushing forward. We're gonna push forward as long as I can push forward, which we'll see how that goes, because our stream has been not doing great. I'm gonna reset my internet again before I go live, just to see if that helps any. But I will see. No one was here this stream, but for the people that, I don't know, I gotta pretend like there are people here, because that way it helps me get better when there are people here. Anyways, I'll be back, so I will see you all in a little bit, and if you're watching the VOD on YouTube, again, I'm very sorry about the quality drops. If you know any way to help me out here, if you know any settings that I can change in Streamlabs or anything at all that I can do on my end, if you know anything like that, please, please, please tell me. It would mean the world to me, because I want this to look good for you, the people on YouTube. So please comment below. I feel like an idiot, you know, but I really do. I feel like an idiot for not knowing this stuff already. But this is the first time I've done this. I don't know how. I don't know. It's all new to me, and I know I should be figuring it out on my own. But I just don't have the time of the day. But regardless. We'll be back in, let's say, 20 minutes, so around 1:30 is when we'll be back, and I'm not even going to do a BRB screen, or a start stream screen whenever I do it again. We're just going to go right into it. So I will see you all then. If I don't see you, have a great life, have a great night, and have a great day. Doesn't matter where you are. I'll work on something. I'll work on a better stupid little catchphrase for future. Alright, see you. Bye-bye.